Welcome, 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 welcome to McChat's fan commentary. Some weird abstract modern piece there for y'all.
We're trying new intros. It's we'll lock one of these down.
Yeah, one of them will be locked down. Hey, at least I'm not saying welcome to Three Geeks.
Yeah, the Three Geeks intro needs a lot of work.
Honestly, yeah, I will see what I can do on set at some point, though. Dan came up with a really good intro for Frady Geeks.
Ah, well, that's good. I'm glad I'm not on that one to enjoy it.
Well, you can enjoy it by going to listen to it, not right now, but maybe later at 3 Geeks Network, youtube.com/3 Geeks Network. That's where Max is from.
Oh, yeah.
Internet-wise, that's where he's from. I am Mike McGee.
America.
Yeah, I am from America as well, but internet-wise, I am from youtube.com/Mike McGee TV. And here we are, episode 13 of season 1 of Netflix's Daredevil series, just a mere days before season 2 premieres with all its Punisher and Elektra and the Hand goodness. But Max and I, it's been quite a journey for us on these 13 episodes.
Oh, yeah. I feel like I'm a better person for it,
Mm-hmm. Amidst all our talk of wishing Foggy would have a hockey stick and watching Vincent D'Onofrio mercilessly kill people left and right.
And don't forget the 2003 Daredevil movie references.
Yes, my many 2003 Daredevil movie references. I am far too knowledgeable about that movie.
Really, I mean, I think you have to admit that you actually like that movie.
I've said it before. It's guilty pleasure stuff. I wholeheartedly admit it's a terrible movie, but there's so many like good bad things going on in that movie that I'm not raging against it when I watch it.
Well, since it's this is very political time in America, I feel it's good that you're not wishy-washy. You're not going back and forth. You got a hard line on the Daredevil movie.
Well, don't get me wrong. Ever since this show premiered, I haven't revisited the movie once. I mean, that's the thing. Is like I don't hate it, but at the same time, I'm like, why would I want to watch that when I can watch this instead?
All the fight sequences are better.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely. It's not full of CGI cartoon. What's his name? Colin Farrell face.
Yeah.
So
was not the Colin Farrell as Bullseye. I'm really interested to see when they're going to bring Bullseye into this series.
Mm-hmm. Remember when the rumors are kind of circulating that Statham would make a good Bullseye?
Actually, you know what? I could see if they would have to write it correctly.
I have a feeling now at this point that might not be opportune casting for them because Statham himself is way too recognizable. Like at least with someone like Jon Bernthal, for Punisher, the most you would recognize him from is Walking Dead, and not a lot, but like when he's in other stuff like Wolf of Wall Street or that Dwayne Johnson movie Snitch and things like that, at least
Fury also.
And Fury, yeah. At least that he's not so tied down to that show and that image so much. You're able to see him in other roles. Jason Statham, for all intents and purposes, has been playing Jason Statham for the last how many years, which is fine because he's great at it. But at the same time, to see him take on like a character of some iconography that I can't talk beer, some kind of icon, like say Bullseye or something like that, might be distracting.
No, I know Spy was a comedy, but I really thought they wrote for Jason Statham really well in that movie.
Yeah.
And, I think it's possible. You can kind of, as long as it's a mildly action role, you can get him in there. But I think I agree with you that he might just be a little, it's like Jason Statham, the brand, the name. It'll take you out of the experience of the whole thing.
Right. Yeah, because that's the thing. Is like Jon Bernthal, he's not, he hasn't been headlining his own series of transporter movies or action movies for several years now, if anything, like if anything, his career is only just starting to like really gain foothold and gain a lot of traction since Walking Dead stuff. So it's not, his celebrity status isn't quite as distracting. It's what I was saying too about like putting, say, Stallone in a Guardians movie. In that, okay, if it's for like a bit part, sure. If it's for something totally unrecognizable, fine. But like if you were to put him as like one of the main supporting characters, it would take me out of it because I'm like, that's Sylvester Stallone in a Nova Corps outfit. Like
Stallone in space.
Yeah. It's like it's Stallone and it's Cobra in space or whatever.
It's Dread in space.
Dread in space. There we go. I am the law. I am Groot.
We're gonna break the law. I am the law. Yeah,
I am Groot. Okay.
Yeah, I think Stallone would have made a pretty good Groot.
He would have. And I mean, anyone with a deep voice would have made a pretty good Groot.
James Earl Jones for Groot.
I am Groot. This is CNN. Anyways,
let's get this thing rolling.
Let's wrap up here with the final episode of the first season, episode 13, Daredevil. Make sure you're all synced up at the 0 mark. And again, no audio on our part here aside from our chitter chatter. But we'll count down 3, 2, 1, and instead of play, you'll hear me say Hornhead. And when I say Hornhead, press play, and we'll be on our way. Y'all ready, Max?
I'm ready.
Here we go. Season 1, episode 13, Daredevil. 3, 2, 1, Hornhead. Netflix. Mavril. And now, I mentioned
playing is Many Rivers to Cross, which is a great song. Very sad, but great.
Who's by?
I don't remember. I don't know who they got singing this one. It's been done a couple times.
I mentioned in the previous episode, this opening sequence might get me misty-eyed, and I have had a couple of libations here, so it's a good bet. Although I will say the music kind of is half of the
yeah, it's
mood for me.
Brings it all together. It's like a good rug, you know.
That poor Padre there for everything.
the only father in Hell's Kitchen.
Apparently. And that's another kind of stretch I can buy. I'm like, yeah, sure, I can buy that he would be the one to oversee Ben Urich's funeral.
I thought it was a bit much, but like they don't really talk to him or anything like that. They just kind of show him, so it's not like there's that chick again. But
yeah, never misdirection.
Misdirection.
Yeah.
Oh, Karen Page got another person killed. Good job.
Yeah, good job, Garen. Matt, you should be taking notes.
Well, her body count is up to what, 3 now or 4?
That's her coworker, Wesley.
Yeah.
Well,
do you count Elena Cardenas?
I have a feeling that was going to happen anyways.
Fair enough. Well, no, actually, I think that one's more on Foggy.
Yeah, I think that's more his deal.
So 3.
If we're counting the assassin.
Ooh, yeah. Oh, did the assassin? Yeah, he got killed.
And the guy who was supposed to kill her in prison.
The guard, yeah. That's 5.
Yep, and Ben, yep.
Yeah, she's got quite the body count.
Yep, inadvertently. I mean, granted, granted a lot of that was because of the fact that she lived and they failed, but
still, we're putting it on her.
Yeah, I guess so.
If she would have just died, none of this stuff would have happened.
Yes, we would have been denied a great Netflix series if she had died. It would have been a fun 1-hour movie.
You know?
And nothing would have been solved.
Right.
No, this scene, it's when she walks up and talks to his widow.
Yeah.
Like it kills me. Like this scene kills me.
Now,
Mm.
it would have been terrible, but awesome at the same time if she would have had one of her little Alzheimer's breaks right here, and they would have had to go through and tell her again that their husband's dead.
That would have been a little much.
Because like every other scene she's in, she has at least one Alzheimer's break.
The part where she's talking about if we had a kid, I would have wanted it to be like you. It's God, it's yeah, I can't even hear the dialogue, but it's wrecking me.
Telling you, like right after that line, Ben Urich would have never got pushed in anything he didn't want to do, and then blam, forgets everything's going on.
Jesus, don't ruin this for me, man.
I'm telling you, dude, if you're crying now, you would have been bawling your eyes out if that happened.
Oh, I'm Kevin Smithing over here, guys.
Oh God, is that going to be a thing?
Fuck, man. No.
You start just blubbering uncontrollably.
One of these days, I'm gonna be in the middle of my commentary and be like, I gotta call my folks, man.
Oh man, Mom, I love you.
What's wrong? I've just watched episode 13 of Daredevil. And the thing is, I think I got my dad into watching some of this too. So she's like, "Oh God, you and your father probably."
I cannot get my parents to watch this stuff. It's like, and my dad's hyper into kung fu. I thought this would be right up his alley, but I can't get him to watch it.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, is it just kind of like, if we get around to it, we'll get around to it. But I mean, it's not like it's not our kung fu.
Well, they watch like 80,000 shows on regular television, so it's kind of hard to sneak this one into a time slot.
Right. Yeah. That's the thing with all the variety out there now. But that's the thing, too, is that I would take this far and above a lot of the stuff that's playing on TV these days.
I'm 100% there with you. But apparently my folks are a little bit traditional.
Okay. I dig that. My folks, yeah, I guess it is very much a generational thing. My folks like Jimmy Fallon for some reason, so I'm like, okay.
He's actually a lot better than I thought he would be. I'm very pleasantly surprised with Jimmy Fallon.
His scripted stuff and sketches I don't enjoy. When he like flubs up something, or when he gets really like loose and comfortable with a guest and they just start joking, I get it.
Yeah.
Like he is a fun personality, definitely. But
yeah, I mean, like
just something about him attempting to be funny falls flat with me.
Yeah, like when he's on SNL, like, I don't think he was that great. But yeah, I think he's a better, personality. Like if you're hanging out with him, he's probably like a really, really funny guy.
Yeah, I mean, he is just naturally funny when he's shooting the shit with his guests. But like when he's trying to be funny, like when there is like a sketch or something involved that he had a hand in creating, it doesn't work for me.
Yeah.
Anyways, Foggy's not here.
Because Jimmy Fallon played such a crucial role in Daredevil.
Dude, it's going to be that point where, you know what? Colbert showed up on season 3 of House of Cards as the Colbert Report character. So, and at that point, by the time House of Cards came out in the 3rd season, I think he was done with the Colbert Report.
Yeah, no, it was cool though. I dug that for sure.
But give it time, man. Jimmy Fallon will pop up in a cameo or something. He'll have Thor on the show or something.
You'll have Foggy on there, like, hey, you guys just took down all these controversial people. How are you feeling today?
He'd be fine. Foggy pulls out a hockey puck from his jacket pocket.
Yeah, they sing a song together about like tight pants or something.
He'll have Matt come on and do Truth or Dare or something.
You know what I do like though? The mean tweets. I don't know who does that, but I'm a fan of those.
Cut to Wilson Fisk in his prison cell reading mean tweets.
Yes.
This one says, putting this fat ass all over blast. Hashtag winning. Just don't mention my mother. Or Vanessa. Or Wesley.
That's like Freddy's like, I'm going to find you.
Jimmy,
taken.
Jimmy Fallon's like, who the hell's Wesley?
Yeah. He was my friend! Starts beating the shit out of Jimmy Fallon.
Ratings would soar.
Oh,
ratings don't mean anything. YouTube hits would soar for Jimmy Fallon.
That thing would be at like 3 million views in 4 minutes.
Yep. Jimmy Fallon killed by notorious gangster on live television.
That'd be I just recently for Animaniacs we just watched The Dark Knight Returns, the animated film they did for the comic book.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, they just have the Joker on a late night talk show.
And the host was played by Conan O'Brien, from what I remember.
Oh yeah, definitely. Now that that really was. I didn't even notice that. But yeah, they just what we're gonna do is put this psychopath in a room with 300 people, and
without like trained guards on him at all times.
No, or not shackled, not no restraints of any sort.
Because some new age hippie dippy shrink says he's cool.
Just see what happens. We'll see how it goes. Should get good ratings.
Anyways.
All right. So Owsley, my favorite little gangster. Gangster's accountant.
Gangster's accountant. He should have business cards printed up like that.
Oh yeah.
Leland Owsley, gangster's accountant. He gets like 50 Cent or someone to. I love that subtle action of handshaking. Yeah. It's always the sweat that gives him away.
No, I don't think they needed to go to him wiping away the sweat in that shot. Like they could just be like, well, "Why are you sweating?"
I could tell from this far away in this shot that he was sweating. It's like I didn't need a close up of it. That's another thing that weirds me out, man. When sweat is like dripping off of someone, because then just the movie maker side of my brain kicks in. I'm like, okay, is that just them naturally sweating, or they just spritz them before the camera rolled?
Sweating and crying, I never believe. It's like I don't know if they.
Here's the thing.
I'm interested to know if they were actually crying or if they were just they gave him something to make him cry.
The crying, I'll believe if it happens within the if I see the progression of it within the shot. Like if I see someone building it up, But
if they cut away and then cut back.
Yeah, if they cut away and cut back and right away their eyes are just flooded, I'll be like, all right, what'd you spend in your eyes? But no, if you have a close up of, say, I don't know, Hugh Jackman or someone, I don't know why, but the movie Prisoners was coming to mind for me. And they just have like a long shot of him and he starts out just angry, but then like gets mournful and they don't cut away from him. I believe that. That's acting.
Oh yeah.
Cutting away means you just maced them really fast and then let the camera roll.
I think it was Jessica Chastain on Conan or something like that, where she's just like, "Oh yeah, I can cry. It doesn't matter." Or maybe it was Bryce Dallas Howard.
One of those two redheads who look exactly alike.
But yeah, no, she's totally 100% went for it. Just like having a random conversation about like how Conan didn't get milk or something like that at the grocery store, and she starts just letting the tears fly. Dude, it was ridiculous.
I'll have to rewatch that again. I can't remember which one it was.
Yeah, I think it was Chastain. I could be wrong.
Oh, here's Owsley giving his what would you call it? He's giving his contingency plan.
Yep.
It's like, if you do anything to me,
I got this cop sitting there just waiting to tell his story. Itching to tell his story. And we got Jimmy Fallon.
I want to beat the shit out of him. I've got him. So he mentions he has a son.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the son can come back as
that's
owl.
And no open.
Leland Owlsley the second.
Yeah. I'd be interested to see, like if the Punisher comes back, what kind of role he would play, in kind of like the anti-hero or something like, anti-sidekick where, he wants to get Fisk, but he also is a criminal,
Don't tase me, bro.
I can't believe you fucking tased me. Now, I can tell you from personal experience that getting tased is not fun at all.
Yeah, he recovered. I mean, granted, we know he's wearing like his special Under Armour and stuff like that, but
now, interestingly enough, in television and movies, they never portray it right because when you get tased, you do drop like they do on TV, but when they're done, when they release the electricity, you almost instantaneously recover.
Mm-hmm.
So that was actually not too bad.
That was pretty close to reality then.
Yeah, I mean, like it was a little far fetched in that, like when he was holding the taser on him, he should have dropped like a sack of potatoes.
Yeah.
As soon as you take it off, you're pretty much back to normal.
Yeah, that was what I was kind of not buying. Was that like, there's no way this guy's still standing.
Yeah. I got shot with one of the little gun ones, and they held it for about 5 seconds, and in that time, like I was on the ground. But as soon, like the second he let up,
was that like the longest 5 seconds of your life?
Oh, I mean, like I swear it was like 25 seconds. That's what it seemed like to me. They said it was only 5 seconds. And I got tased for the military. It wasn't any sort of illegal action I was doing.
Yeah, it's like more like, just so you know what this feels like.
Right. So yeah, I've been tased and mace in the name of peace and liberty and all that good shit. But
did they ever do that to us in high school? Tase us in high school?
Not that I know of.
For like a class, for like just funsies.
No, I would be down if I could, like, be in charge of that class. I would love to give the tasing to teenagers.
I don't know why, but I have this weird flashback to high school. Like I was in like a self-defense class of some kind that they were holding in school, and they were like, "Here's what tasing will feel like," and they were like, "Any volunteers?" And I can't remember who volunteered, or maybe I was tased and I'm just completely not remembering things right.
When you got super drunk and tried to punch that cop in the face and he tased you?
At the ripe old age of 15, sure. Which, for those of you out there, I didn't really do anything like that.
No. Good Christian boy like you would never do nothing like that.
Hey, Matt and Foggy kind of talking to each other. Fat
Working
is back, man. Fat is back. That ship name's gonna stick, don't you?
Oh yeah. No, I'm down. Hey man, forever.
Make that happen, internet, if you haven't already. Fat. F-A-T-T. No, it has to be Fatty Nerdoc. There we go. There's your celebrity couple name, Fatty Nerdoc.
Oh yeah. That is good. I can just see it on ET now.
We should start circulating that hashtag around when season 2 drops on our Twitters. We should just be like, Fatty Nerdoc is happening. Daredevil season 2.
Oh yeah. I mean, from the trailers, I'm super excited to see season 2. I mean, all the ninja stuff, I am 100% down for. I cannot wait.
And honestly, when I was watching the trailers for the new season, I kept thinking to myself, whenever the hand would show up or the ninjas would show up, I kept thinking to myself, this is as close as we'll ever get to an actual dark Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie. Because again, Ninja Turtles takes influence from especially Frank Miller's run on Daredevil.
Oh, absolutely. I think we talked about this before.
Yeah, we have, but I just kept thinking, like, man, if only the movies they're making right now could be as dark as what Daredevil's doing.
But like if we could, and with Deadpool out
if we could just get one guy doing one movie that was like the original Ninja Turtles, I would be happy.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think that's ever going to come to fruition. There's just too much money in the kids' movies, and it's you know, they hijacked the Ninja Turtles and set them on this new path. I don't think we're ever going to get our adult Ninja Turtles.
Nah, probably not. I mean, you'll get them in stuff like fan film. There's a Casey Jones fan film out there that's pretty sweet.
All right.
But here we go.
Fatty Nerdoc back in action.
Making that happen. Hashtag Fatty Nerdoc out there, folks.
Matt getting some crucial info via Daredevil power, which again is still sweet. They don't have to go into any crazy CG.
Yeah, it's the most. It works within the budget. Just have a close up of the dude's ear and out of focus a little bit, and you got boom superpower.
There's your SB, budding filmmakers.
Honestly, I think that's what they kind of did with other things, like with
Taser's
right.
back.
Yep, I know. There we go, gone. That's what they kind of did with stuff like talking about another superhero property, Smallville.
Yep.
At one point, you know, they started out with pretty good budget, but when they switched over to the CW and their budget got slashed, you'll notice that he stopped using all other superpowers that didn't involve crushing things to make it look like he's super strong or listening really hard. Like, he didn't have X-ray vision, he didn't have super breath, he didn't even speed around as much. He would just jump out a shot and you hear the sound effect. And it's good to have the team back again.
Yep. Yeah, so Team Nerdoc is at full force again, and we're lawyering up. We're trying to do all the due diligence.
Team Nerdoc.
Man,
Team Nerdoc with Karen.
Throw the hashtag on there. She's definitely part of Team Nerdoc. I mean, because where would you be without her?
Yeah, exactly. This whole thing is happening because of her.
they would have no clients, except for the late Mrs. Cardenas.
Yeah. Granted, they would probably not have as many dead clients.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that might be true. But to be fair, Mrs. Cardenas was pretty old.
Yeah, she would have gone
Probably
eventually.
Die soon anyway.
If you had any of her cooking, probably would have killed you quicker.
I want to say she was a good cook. I'm going to disagree with you there.
Okay. We're gonna argue about the fictional lady's cooking that
I'm gonna remember her and her cooking very fondly.
The cooking that neither of us have actually partake.
It was some sort of Latino cooking.
So it's automatically good.
Yeah, you know, like
Okay.
I've had Mexican food, I've had Puerto Rican food. I didn't hate either, so I'm gonna say yes. It was
So
good.
if it was hummus, then it would have been, or if it was a Chinese lady, it would have been.
I see. I'm not a fan of the chickpeas, so the hummus is out. You know.
Yeah, there we go. Jeez. Meanwhile, in the investigation portion of the show.
Meanwhile, at the Nerdoc Cave.
I mean, that is something, at least, is that as we get into season 2, we're going to probably have a lot more diverse things to talk about because we got Daredevil finally in Daredevil attire and a vigilante shooting people. So,
yeah, and also
and ninjas.
Daredevil season 2 has got 97% more ninjas than Daredevil season 1.
Yep. So it won't always just be Matt, Foggy, and Karen sitting around talking about what to do next. As good as they are at it, but I've just run out of stuff to talk about when it comes to.
And also, though, I'm interested to see where the lawyering comes in. You know, because like this one was definitely like Matt Murdock is a lawyer. This brings things to his attention. to where he goes out and does Daredevil stuff. Like, this one is going to be Matt Murdock is Daredevil, and it might bring some lawyer stuff into play, like so.
Well, wouldn't it be weird if like the Punisher gets caught and he has to defend the Punisher?
That would be awesome.
That'd be weird, man, but it'd be cool.
That would be awesome. I would love that. Try to defend the Punisher in court. So then,
especially when you yourself aren't very fond of him because he beat on you.
Yeah, just a little bit. It was just an honest disagreement between colleagues. But I would like to see, try to explain away opening up a fully automatic M16 rifle on a group of people.
It's a shitty job, but someone's got to do it. I mean, not the M16 part, but defending the guy with the M16.
But they were all bad people.
Yeah, I know.
Kind of went crazy with an M16.
Yup. And here we go. This is Fisk ordering the
too hard to carry the boxes. Like, how lazy are you, bro? I mean, I can carry a couple boxes of pizza. I'm the laziest person I know.
Yeah.
I guess it depends where you're getting the pizza from, too.
Ain't seen that guy in a while.
Hoffman?
Yeah. Haven't seen Hoffman in a while.
And crooked cop who ends up like doing all the dirty deeds all the time.
Yep.
Hey there. Got a little blood on your face.
Now he looks like an awesome Harvey Bullock.
I actually like Gotham's Harvey Bullock.
Donald Logue?
Yeah. That guy I think is great as
Harvey. Yeah.
But other than that, that show does not have anything going on for it.
We're not going to go down this path. we did a little bit on Sunday. I'm going to save you some rage.
Well, I mean, like, actually, I'm pretty removed from it since I only watched season 1. I did not watch any of season 2.
Yeah.
I'm at a good place now. I'm not as hurt as I was.
I love the palpable tension here. Slowly pulling himself up a seat.
His Daredevil bad cop persona is probably one of the better ones you've seen.
Well, it would have been great if he's just like, you gonna finish that sandwich?
Is that chicken parm? Oh yeah.
Yeah, it smells like chicken parm. I can't see it, but it smell it. Oh, I gave it away, didn't I?
What did he bring to the hospital bed? Was that what, meatballs?
Yeah, meatball sub or something, and a gun hidden, or not a gun, but the hypodermic needle hidden in the sub.
Never trust a meatball sub, not even from a friend.
Sit down.
That was probably the worst punch thrown in this entire series.
And that was a perfectly cut deck, too.
I will throw you off the roof of a 5-story building into a dumpster.
And I'll have a nurse cut into you a little bit, too.
No, he did the cutting.
Oh, he did the. Well, I'll have a nurse advise me on how to cut into you.
Yeah.
Again, another kind of slow panning shot. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Oh, clearly.
Hero.
Run into the Predator, did you?
It came from the jungle.
Yeah, he does look like the guy. Yeah.
I'm gonna have me some fun.
Ain't denying it. And the guy turns to Matt. He's like, "Your breath smells like chicken parm."
Oh yeah, did you just get some chicken parm from Moretti's? Oh, best chicken parm in the city.
What a coinky dink. Yes, I say coinky dink in times of great stress. I laugh uncomfortably too.
You can get that smug look off your face, Karen. Think about poor Ben.
Yeah, jeez. You could have been like a daughter to him.
And there's that guy. Our favorite ground level criminal.
That guy.
Now, he puts on a pretty impressive run here. Look at the versatility. He sees the cop car park, hood slide, no problems.
Senior track and field all-star, I'm guessing.
You know, you see, like, look at that FBI guy stuck behind the car.
I love that. Yeah, he is kind of the utility criminal that you go to for everything.
Oh, man, human trafficking. If you want some guns, if you want information, you talk to this guy. Turk.
And they got Bullock, too. Oh. And yeah, here's the big reveal where I was like, oh, they're finally going to get that bearded asshole, but nope.
No, I like how the FBI are running in like the dude, like the random criminal dude is there. You know, like this lady is not the flight risk that you need. Like,
yeah, she looks way more shocked about it than anything else. Yep, you were right. Now looking back on it, whenever you see her in a scene being like, it's kind of weird that they have the same extra right next to this dude all the time.
yeah, I mean, like it makes sense. You know, she works in the office, yada yada, but like she's always there. And then if you look at the scene, she's kind of prominent. You think they're doing kind of an abstract thing where you're just kind of seeing them in their off moments or whatever. But like, yeah, it's a shot of her just showing that she's always there and she's got all the information. I thought they did a really good job.
The very great mise en scène.
And the lawyers, Marcy Dark.
Marcy dodged the bullet.
She's like, ha ha ha. Having a soul pays off sometimes.
I wonder if Foggy will throw me a bone now.
Literally.
Yeah. Either way.
FBI.
They got that one guy from Heroes. I don't know who that is.
Senator.
Oh, a senator. Okay. Man, it is very reminiscent of The Dark Knight, where they're rounding up all the bad guys. Now Fisk is going to call in a killer clown.
I'm going to kill their Daredevil.
It's simple. We kill the devil.
If you do anything good, don't do it for free.
Yep, and this is Vanessa riding off into the sunset, kind of, sort of.
Well, this is cool too. I like the last minute instructions. You know, like he's like just trying to get everything out really quick.
Yeah.
Like,
There's one more thing.
Extravagant thing, but.
Sorry, I went away for a while there.
Oh, okay. I thought I've dropped it.
Nope, you're cool.
Are we still live?
Yeah, we're still live. It happens. Right. Technical.
Well,
stuff happens.
Saying, poor Vanessa didn't even get to have breakfast, and the cops come in. You know, like, who wants to have their spouse taken away when you look like that, you know?
Yeah. Was it? Did it stay live throughout the whole thing?
I was dropped too.
Oh well, pick up where we left off. Carry on. It's the last episode. Who cares?
For Mrs. Carnitas. And everybody's drinking.
Yeah.
So if you are playing the Daredevil drinking game, go ahead and take a drink.
Drink with them.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, season. So just anyone following along with our fan commentaries, next season we will have the Daredevil drinking game in place. We're definitely. I think we should strive to play the first episode.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, we'll have rules. We should write up some rules and stuff. Get some things, and I don't know. That might be difficult too because it's kind of hard to predict. Like,
that's the fun of the game. And I feel like the first episode they're going to come out swinging, so we should have enough Daredevil tropes to drink off of.
Mm-hmm. I love this little fable he's telling here.
Yeah, the Good Samaritan.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is almost as good as Ezekiel 25:17.
Well, and again, we were talking about Dark Knight a little bit earlier. This is a very Dark Knight-ish type of scene too. The convoy.
Yeah. That was a great scene in that movie.
I love that his story is like interlaced on top of these people thinking that we've finally come to the end of our journey.
Mm-hmm.
Not quite.
Just when you thought it was safe. Yeah, sorry about the dead air.
I'm really captivated. I could watch Vincent D'Onofrio tell scary stories all day, even though the Good Samaritan isn't really that scary story.
Scary story.
He makes it scary.
It's just ominous at the very least.
Yeah. I am the Kingpin. I don't know. Does that work into the story somehow?
I am the tyranny of evil
men. Here we go.
Strike down upon you with vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison my brothers. And you will know.
Go ahead, finish it.
That's good. I think they get it.
Okay.
Now, this scene I had a problem with because these guys are obviously professionals, and I don't feel like professionals would attack the situation in this way. Lining up in a straight line, shooting guns is a very Revolutionary War way of doing things.
Yeah, I was about to say you'd have like people like posted on different like vantage points, perhaps.
Oh yeah. You want the multiple angles and cover. Cover is always good.
Mm-hmm. But apparently,
I mean, overwhelming firepower conceded. Still, three of the prison break guys here got killed, and I feel it was just useless death.
Yeah.
But Fisk is free, so that's all we really care about, right?
Yeah. Here we go. Foggy covering for him, kind of, sort of. I like this. Now it's not even about the betrayed trust. It's about the genuine concern.
Right. That's where we should have moved to. It'll be interesting. Again, I'm interested to see how far they advance the story. So how long between seasons they are.
Mm-hmm.
But it'll be good to see how they take on that relationship. Now that he's going to do the Daredevil thing, regardless of what Foggy thinks. Bam.
That's a big promise there. Shot him through the ear too, which I'm sure sucks.
Well, I mean, I feel like when you get shot through the ear, you're really too dead to care about the pain.
Yeah, I guess. I suppose.
Now, if somebody lived through something like that, that would be interesting.
It would suck.
Oh, totally, because your entire equilibrium would be destroyed and you wouldn't be able to hear anything. But yeah, that would be kind of interesting. I think you might be, depending on the trajectory of the bullet, I think you could survive that.
I just like the fact that Fisk is finally like embracing the whole like I'm a gangster, sure.
Oh, it's not even that, dude. He's like, I am a supervillain. It does not matter. I'm on the next level of fucking just badassery.
He's like, fuck altruism. Let's kill some people. There's a Saw Blade reference.
Yep. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna touch too much on Mr. Potter. Or is it Potts or Potter?
Potter.
Potter, yeah.
Melvin Potter, boy wizard.
Yes. But just from the commercials, with the way the Daredevil suit looks, I don't know how much he's gonna play in this one.
I mentioned before, it looks like Matt does a lot of like his own home repairs to the suit.
Right.
Man.
Because it does have to be wildly expensive.
Yeah. Well, really, is Matt paying him anything?
Well, no, Matt's not paying him anything. Right there, he did the money with he did the job with the Kingpin money.
Yeah.
So I'm saying like, yeah, he could do the one-off suit. Okay, I helped you out, but if you want another one, that's gonna cost you
a little extra cheddar.
And into another truck.
It's a bunch of truck games.
A shell game with trucks.
Here's the Kingpin. Find the Kingpin.
Now, you see, right now we have another missed opportunity for Easter eggs. Because on the sides of the trucks, they could have had advertising for any number of things.
Oh, like rocks and oil and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you're right. They could have had like something within Marvel continuity that, like if they had the foresight, an Oscorp thing.
Right. But again, with all the legal issues between.
Yeah, and also, you know what? Not everything has to be a wink and a nod.
No, I mean, like again, it wouldn't be a wink and a nod. It would just be there. You know what I'm saying? Like, these companies exist in the Marvel universe. It's not, it's not too hard to think that some other small company would have a truck in this depot or whatever was going on there. But again, that's nothing they have to do. And it gives and that's also opportunities for the directors to hand out their little nods to whoever. Like J.J. Abrams always mentions his father or his father-in-law. He uses the name in everything.
Okay, yeah. Well, now you put it like that. Now, when I first saw that, I'm like, did Daredevil just spear somebody?
No, it stays in the shield.
Yeah, I guess. I just had to do a double take when I first saw it to be like, nah, he just got distracted by it. Get impaled or anything.
No. I'd like to think that I could still handle the vehicle after the baton came careening through my windshield.
And there we go.
First time you see it.
Man. Now, what did you think of the costume?
I like it a lot. I thought it's different from anything I've seen in the comic books. So that it made it the TV's own deal. But it doesn't stray so far away from the Daredevil character where you're like, I can't believe they put him in that. No, the only thing I didn't like was that he had the batons built, and it didn't seem to me like Melvin Potter was that sort of
weaponsmith.
Yeah, but other than that, I really like it. I thought it was very well done.
Yeah,
I kind of wish it would have been yellow, also.
Oh yeah, to kind of coincide with his first appearance too.
Yeah,
but I don't know. In that day and age, it's like the dark red can fit the aesthetic a little bit more. They could have done a dark yellow of some kind, I guess. But
yeah, no, I mean, like it's good. Again, I'm not complaining. I don't want to sound like I'm unsatisfied in any way, shape, or form because I really do dig this costume. But it would have been interesting if they went with the yellow and then for season 2 he switched to the red or something like that. And this is a pretty good fight scene coming up. And I like how the belt buckle is kind of the D right there.
Yeah, it's not being overt with it yet, because I'm sure the one thing that's on Matt's mind right now is like, I really got to brand this shit.
Like, how am I supposed to market and advertise if there's no D's on it?
And this is cool too, because it is the first time we see Fisk really like just let loose on somebody.
Oh, God, yes.
I mean, he's let loose on lesser foes and killed people, sure, but
yeah, this is the first time it was a fight.
Yeah, equal footing. Because like he could choke people to death all the live long day, but taking on Daredevil,
that's something else.
It's a different type of energy.
Also, Daredevil when he's not cut half to shreds.
Yeah, this is like him in his top game. And I kind of like that the horns do serve some kind of tactical function. It's not so much just a decorative thing.
Yeah.
Like they are like razor sharp from the looks of things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to get headbutted by that. Now, I thought they were going to do a very Batman reference and have him down over his knee.
Yeah, I thought it was going to go the Bane route too.
Good on them for not.
I love the sparks coming off the gauntlets. It's like, yeah, because that's what Potter was saying. It's like the black stuff, the black segments of the suit are going to be more protective. Yeah. There we go.
Oh, man.
And yeah, it's like at no point does this fight ever seem too outlandish.
Yeah.
It's just an alley brawl.
Two drunk guys getting together, settling their differences.
He's got to give his taunting, "You haven't beaten me yet, Daredevil."
I'll get you next time, Daredevil.
I love it. He just throws down the batons. Is like, enough of this shit. He's like, I've had enough of listening to this dude flap his gums. Boom.
Hit the pavement. Go to sleep. Night, night. And here we go.
Yeah, I guess you're right. That cop does show up in a lot of stuff.
But it's just a little, like I think that one time too many is what I think. Just like
it's like convenient.
Yeah. You're like, remember that time when I beat you up? I didn't beat you up that bad, remember?
Citizen's arrest, sure.
Chemtrail.
And like that, he's found another ally who's probably going to die next season at some point.
Well, hey, man, he lived through Jessica Jones.
Yeah, I guess.
Maybe he'll have a promotion by then.
Yeah. He'll be the new Gordon to Daredevil's Batman.
Yeah. Vanessa, standing by herself.
Standing by the dock of the bay, throwing her wedding ring away, or putting it on. Okay.
Now she's going to put it on her finger. She's waiting for Wilson, but obviously he ain't coming. My personal helicopter to my private jet and spend Wilson Fisk's considerable assets.
Yeah. So should I cancel the champagne, madam? No.
No. Never.
Fuck that. Let's get some booze. I don't know, dude.
Yeah, that's weird.
Whatever. You all get the gist of it.
Yeah, and I was just saying, I think that's a comic book cover they actually took for that newspaper article. But yeah, I'm not sure. I couldn't tell you the issue number or anything like that. But I'm remembering a solid comic book cover that looked exactly like that. But Team Nerdoc got a sign and everything. Now they're official.
Now is it going to be Team Nerdoc or Fatty Nerdoc that we hashed out?
Fatty Nerdoc is Matt and Foggy together, and it's a beautiful thing.
Okay, Team Nerdoc is all three of them. The triumvirate.
Yes.
All right. Good to know. Make sure I get my hashtags in order.
Right.
For those who are catching this commentary, sorry, but yeah, I just don't care. It's the last episode of the season, man. Whatever.
We made it. We made it. Stop giving a fuck.
I think someone downstairs. I think they're messing with the power downstairs. So that's why it keeps dropping.
But I mean, it stayed live this whole time, so at least there's got to be like 30 to 45 seconds of complete dead air.
Yes, and then you'll just see a couple of seconds of you and me just staring at our screens like, what the fuck just happened? Oh crap, the graphics gone.
No. See, the funny thing is, I was in the process of mentioning that Daredevil cover that I thought exists, but then I realized that we had dropped the call.
Marvel embargoed us. We were about to reveal some spoilers, I guess. So
no, dude, it was Otis Redding for sure. We got hit for that.
I got a strike for Otis Redding. God, man, they're fast on YouTube these days.
You know, technology, man.
Watch, like I'm joking about it now, but I'll log in later. I'll be like, "Oh, really? Where's the fair use? Come on." And here we go, hinting at more good times with Matt and Karen.
Oh, yeah.
And she even alludes to the whole, I've got secrets still.
She has very blue eyes.
She does.
You think that's like contacts, or you think that's her eyes?
I'm willing to believe that might just be all natural.
She has really blue eyes. Anyway.
I'm glad they didn't like show someone off in the distance, like watching them. I'm like, let them have a happy ending. Come on.
Like, yeah, let this story be done.
You can save all your cool tricks and stuff for you know, the next season. It's like let's have a good final.
Oh yeah,
Closing with a
I feel like, you know, self-contained. This definitely works for its own thing. I hope they kind of keep that up where you're not like, okay, now I have to watch the next season to see what happens.
Right. And there we go. The
back to staring at the wall in
staring at
timeout.
that wall. The rabbit in the snowstorm.
Yep. The Daredevil in the Hell's Kitchen.
I like it. It's a nice suit. And preferably we're going to see him well into this gig. Nice ending shot too.
Yep. Classic. That is a 100% classic Daredevil pose. All right, now just a quick question. What came up on your Netflix? Sword of Destiny?
Fuller House for some reason.
Huh. Cooler than yours.
It really wants me to watch Fuller House for some reason.
Yep. Nah, mine's like, you love the Kung Fu. Watch Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, Sword of Destiny.
It's probably just because I've been watching a bunch of Netflix original stuff, and just like, well, you like Netflix original stuff, so here.
I hate to rain on your parade and let you know that you're a huge lame-o, but Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon 2 is a Netflix original.
Okay, cool. I look forward to watching it. I need to watch it, actually.
Yeah, we're watching that on Shallon's sofa tonight. So.
Cool, enjoy. I'll maybe tune in a little bit later. But thank you for sticking around for all the commentaries for Daredevil Season 1 so far, and thank you for putting up with our technical snafus here and there. But you know what? Whatever. It's all good, all fun, all the time.
It's why they come to us. You know, we're the homegrown guys.
Yeah. We show you everything, warts and all. So, actually, we'll have to talk about this because there is another Marvel superhero show on Netflix that we were talking about maybe going down the line with too. But since we got season 2 of this coming out, I'm not sure which one we should tackle first.
I mean, you're talking about Jessica Jones.
Yes.
I'm 100% down to do a commentary for that. I think not only I want it, but the people want it.
The people.
To be fair though, Daredevil season 2 is happening right now.
Yeah. Jessica Jones season 2 isn't for a while. I think Daredevil season 2 we can just jump right into as well because it's all coming out all at once. And
now hit Mike up on the Twitter at Mike McGTV. Hit me up at 3 Geeks Podcast and let us know what you guys.
That's a great idea. Yeah.
Listeners would like to hear first, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be Daredevil season 2 before Jessica Jones.
Okay, well, we'll see. All right, thank you all for listening to another fan commentary. We'll see you around. Thanks, Max.
Thank you. Have a good one.